Well, thank you both for the part that you played in our early service. And since Avery played at the beginning of this service, Addison's going to sing for us here in just a little while. You have a song, don't you? You have a song?
Interpretive dance?
Are you coming to lamb service?
Yes.
All right.
Good.
Cool. Wonderful. Well, one of my it wasn't really so much magical or maybe tricky, but several years ago during our morning service, Miss Liz helped me prepare one of my favorite Easter object lessons. And I had she found some little white boxes for me, just little cardboard gift boxes. And I had enough of those to give one to everybody. Enough for everybody to have one. And they all opened them up. And guess what was inside every one of them? Nothing. No. That's right, they were all empty. But we make it's really a strange thing, is that during this day on Easter, we make the biggest deal out of something that was empty. People went there and nothing was there. And that was a good thing. Now, let me show you what I'm talking about. You see, if you just look here, and you can see there's nothing up my sleeve but my arm. Easter is the day when we celebrate the empty tomb. Jesus died, and then they placed him in a tomb and put a stone over the entrance. Now watch. And they put him inside. There were people who prepared his body for burial. There were certain ritualistic or ceremonial practices that had to be performed and observed, and they did that. And they put Jesus in a tomb. He didn't have a tomb himself. There was a man who had that cut out of stone for himself so that when he died, he would be buried there. But he loved Jesus very much, and when Jesus died, he gave that tomb so that it could be used to put Jesus in it. And even though Jesus had told all of his disciples that when he died he was going to come back to life, I think that was so unbelievable and so difficult or impossible to believe they didn't really hear it. But on Easter Sunday morning, the passage that Addison read for us this morning says some ladies got up very early in the morning to go visit his grave. And when they got there, the stone that had closed the tomb was rolled away, and Jesus was gone. He wasn't there. He was gone. Empty. And so we celebrate an empty tomb. Actually, I have stood in the garden tomb. I've stood there. Gone inside. There's not even a stone anymore. Just a place where a stone used to be. And thousands and thousands and thousands of pilgrims, Christians here every year, go to that place just outside the city limits of Jerusalem to visit that place that's empty. There's a sign. They actually have built a little wooden door to put on there, and the sign says, "He is not here. He is risen." Empty, gone. There's a lot to know about that, a lot to learn. All right. My goodness. Could you get a picture of our first lamb service? Do you have your camera handy? Get Laney's first lamb service here, along with the other two who are here every Sunday as well. A momentous occasion. Oh, yes. Wonderful. Look at that. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, ladies. Y'all may be seated. Got another one on the back row back there. Thank y'all. Danny, come and continue to lead us as we sing.
273.